So here we are, friends. We are really ready to start this live feed now. Just waiting for a couple of minutes. Just checking to be sure that everything is up and running. Meantime, we are just facing the right direction, ready to capture the first glimpse of the supermoon as soon as it will show here. I am Gianluca Masi, I am in Rome. The Virtual Telescope project is very proud to be here again after the amazing live feed with the potential hazardous asteroid 1998 OR2, and now we are back to our supermoon, ready to start as soon as we will see something. Meantime, I want to share with you what we are seeing now. We are just a few minutes from seeing the moon just rising. Perhaps we can start seeing the brightness on the bottom as soon as the moon will come here, and I'm just checking a few things before officially start this live feed. So please, just a couple of minutes more, just checking. I think that everything is running smoothly as far as I can see. And I think that we can really start this live feed officially now. So good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Gianluca Masi speaking from Rome on the behalf of the Virtual Telescope project, and we are live again to share, to bring to you another beautiful show happening up there tonight. This is the April supermoon, actually the Flower SuperMoon, just offering us another opportunity to look up in these very critical times when, while we are forced, we are asked to limit our movements on planet Earth, at least with our own eyes. We can live for the universe. We did this last week with the potentially hazardous asteroid 1998 OR2, and we are now ready to share with you the supermoon. This is actually the fourth supermoon in a row, the last for this year, and we are particularly happy to share this with you. Well, you can see that the moon is quickly approaching, and you can see the brightness just behind the building in the foreground. For us, the Virtual Telescope project is a privilege to bring to you these things, these amazing things, the supermoon, asteroids brushing our planet, comets, exploding stars in very distant galaxies. We are here to bring to you the beauty of the universe and giving to everyone on the planet the opportunity to look in real time, live, through our very powerful telescope. While we generally use our robotic telescopes, tonight I'm more, I am just using my photographic equipment, which is just perfect, better than a powerful telescope to track the supermoon. I will tell you what a supermoon is. I will try to share with you, to bring to you what is happening, the information to better understand what is happening. You know, the moon, our only natural satellite, is orbiting around our own planet. It takes a bit less than 1 month to complete an orbit. I mean, the moon takes 1 month, a bit less, to complete one orbit. And the orbit of the moon around the moon is not a perfect circle. It is an ellipse with some, eccentricity. And this is why the moon has a variable distance from the Earth. Sometimes the moon is a bit closer, sometimes the moon is a bit farthest. And when the full moon happens with the moon at its closest, and as an astronomer I should call that condition the perigee of the moon, we call it the full moon at perigee. But I see that there is such a more popular way to call this as a supermoon. The supermoon in this case is simply a full moon happening while the moon is also close to its perigee, to its minimum distance. What are the consequences of this? Well, being a bit closer to us, the moon is a bit larger and a bit brighter than on average, but I don't know if you would ever see those differences, because of course they are very subtle. I'm talking about more or less a few percent larger than the average full moon and 10% more or less brighter than average full moon. And I don't think that you can actually remember how last the previous full moon was to compare with the actual super moon. Well, in this case the previous moon was super as well and we had 4 super moon in a row, and this is the last one for this year, and the next one will be in 1 year basically from now. We are just minutes apart. I'm really amazed by the moonlight just filtering through the buildings you see there, and I hope that you can enjoy this while waiting, while looking forward to really see the first glimpse of our satellite. As I told you, I am in Rome just trying to capture this. Also, of course, uh, just considering that in Italy as well, we have a very specific rules to cope with the coronavirus issue, and this is why I am at home, like many of you, and from my balcony, actually facing the southeast. I'm very happy to share with you what I see from here. The sky is amazingly nice, amazing, just perfect, and I'm happy that at least I can hope to share in a few minutes with you the moon, which is now rising, you see. And I'm very happy that I can share with you the moonlight as well. I cannot tell you how many poems, how many songs have been written just inspired by the amazing, moonlight. And we are enjoying, you can see this halo, the light of the moon, just announcing that our full moon is imminent to show, and I'm very excited to bring this to many people out there. And I also want to thank the technological partners of the Virtual Telescope project, and they are Unitron Italian Instruments, Software Bisq, and C-Web. I also want to acknowledge the contribution of other technological partners as Playing with Instruments, Santa Barbara Instruments Group, Badr Planetarium, and they are very precious as well. But I start seeing the real glimpse of the lunar disk, and as soon as I will see it, I will just adjust the focus to be sure you can see here now. This is the true moon, and you can see that the silhouette of the building is very sharp, while the moon on the background, the lunar, the moonlight is very diffuse at this point, and I will need to adjust the focus, of course, as soon as we'll have the opportunity. Let me try. All this is happening in real time, and so you are basically at home, but it is like if you were here on my balcony, just sharing these technicalities, making sure that, of course, everything is ready to capture the best glimpse of the moon. I'm just ready. I want to be ready. To capture a beautiful moon as soon as possible. Let me take another shot just to share with you what is happening here. And I'm just trying to enlarge a bit the vision. And let me reduce the exposure time as well, because the moon is very bright, of course. And I will tell you something about this too, of course. Let me see if I can start adjusting focus here. How bright the moon is, friends. Trying to prepare best focus I can, considering that the moon is also very low. Perhaps we have a final glimpse, and a question of a couple of minutes we will see the moon showing at its best, my friends. I see you are so many. Thank you for joining the live feed offered by the Virtual Telescope project. We are happy to do this for you. Bringing to you what we love is for us such a very, very beautiful mission. I'm just waiting to adjust focus as soon as I will have the opportunity, because okay. It is like if you were in Rome with me, just looking at this. Just to give you an idea what is happening, let me take another long exposure just to give you a glimpse. How beautiful, friends. Look here, I really love the magic of this, as the moon is minutes from showing to us, my friends. Here we are, friends, and I can start just taking a few images, making sure here it is. The moon is just starting showing. I also want to take an image with a longer exposure, hopefully bringing us the glare of the rising moon. I really love this silhouette, friends. How beautiful it is. Here it is, my friends. Here we are. So at this very point we have the Flower SuperMoon, my friends. Now back to typical lunar. How beautiful it is. And let me see if I can show full scale to you. And here it is. Let me adjust the focus now that I can, to do this better. How beautiful it is. Supermoon live, thanks to the Virtual Telescope project, reaching you wherever you are on this planet, my friends. I want to make images every, let's say, 20 seconds. Here it is, my friends, the long-awaited full moon, the supermoon, the Flower SuperMoon actually. And I really hope that you are enjoying this, thanks to the Virtual Telescope project. Finally, we are really observing the Flower SuperMoon. I'm very happy that all these is just running so beautifully. Let me see if I can perhaps improve the color rendition. I love what we are seeing. So as I told you, we call this full moon supermoon just simply because the full moon happened while the moon was at its closest to us, the so-called perigee, so a bit closer than an average full moon, and being a bit closer, it will be a bit larger and a bit brighter. And this May supermoon is the fourth supermoon. We had February, March, April, and May, and this is the last one. So let's be happy with this, because for 1 year we will have no more supermoon, my friends. I want to be sure that the focus is at its best. How beautiful it is, isn't it? Let me stop the time lapse now, because I really needed to check the focus, and for this I had to stop for a while this automatic sequence. I think that we are really well settled. Just trying also to adjust the camera orientation so that we have the moon inside the field of view as long as possible. Let's start again, my friends. How beautiful it is, I must say. While it rises above Rome. I am in Rome, and I'm bringing to you the beauty of the supermoon as seen from Rome. Hope that for you this is a rewarding view. One just to check. Okay. How beautiful. I must say that the temperature, the weather is wonderful. It is a typical, of course, spring evening here. How beautiful it is, my friends. Hope that you can really enjoy what we are seeing. With our amazing moon, our ancient companion is showing so beautifully. Let me adjust the feet so that we can see the full moon. full disk, I want to say, sorry. It's a joy for me to bring this live, no matter where you are on the planet. The Flower SuperMoon, reaching you live from Rome via the Virtual Telescope project. And I really find this to be amazing, my friends. You can really recognize how some regions of the moon are darker, the so-called seas, but please don't believe there is water there. And you can also see the structure of craters. The beep you hear is the camera that every 20 seconds or so is just taking a new image. I really hope that you are enjoying the sight, as I am really enjoying sharing this with you right now. How beautiful it is, I must say. People ask me if I am tired to share these things, as the supermoon, after all, for an astrophysicist has nothing of interest. I must say that the full moon is for us a problem, because the light, the huge light of the full moon is making difficult for us to observe what we usually observe. Very faint object is like a natural lamp up there, but still I really love it, especially because I can share its sight with people looking forward to admire something beautiful like this. At this very moment you can see also the color of the moon. It's a bit strong yellow orange, because the moon is very low, and as the sun at sunset is redder, it's warmer as a color, you know. This is happening to the moon too, my friends. How beautiful it is, really. I want to try to do very fast exposure to see if I can let me try just to see if I can have a sharper image, because while the moon is so low, the huge atmospheric turbulence at those very low altitudes can be a problem, of course. No, I think it was better what we were doing earlier. Let me try to put other parameters here, adjusting this in real time. Okay, let's put this manually. Wow, of course this is a truly exaggeration. Okay, we should be back. Okay. How beautiful it is, my friends. The full moon, the flower supermoon, May 9, 2020. Wow, how beautiful is this, my friends? Really, really beautiful. Let me use I love this amazing sight. How beautiful companion. Oh my god, how beautiful is this? I feel like a child with candies when I had the opportunity to see these amazing shows. Hope that you are loving it as well, like me. The glory of the supermoon. I just adjusted the color balance. I think that this is a much better sight, and I hope you are really enjoying what we are sharing with you from Rome via the Virtual Telescope Project. Friends, you can hear the real life just downstairs. And I'm really happy that the sky is with us. A spring in Italy, weather can be really crazy, but at least now we are truly enjoying the flower supermoon rising, the last supermoon of the year. I want to thank all of you because when people decide to spend their time with us, they are really offering us the privilege of their time, and I'm really hoping that I can really offer you something rewarding. Enjoy the beauty of the Queen of the Night, our extremely fascinating moon. Really love it. I can try to enlarge just to use the natural scale, so you can see also craters, and perhaps you can appreciate a bit better the features of our wonderful satellite. But I still find this perhaps the best compromise in size and details. I want to check now. Let me stop for a while the imaging, as I really want now to check again the focus. Now that the moon is a bit higher. Okay, this is the best we can do, because there is, of course, atmospheric turbulence, being the moon it's rising just a few degrees above the horizon. It's magic. It's always magic looking at the moon, and it's a joy for the Virtual Telescope project and for me, Gianluca Masi, founder and scientific director of the Virtual Telescope project itself, to bring this amazing, unique show to you live through the internet, reaching you wherever you are. And I hope that this also will bring to you the emotion and the joy of the night sky, and it will help you just coping the coronavirus issue. And we are, of course, everyone here is looking forward to be farther than this, to win this battle all together, and looking up, enjoy the beauty, and breathing the immense space where we are part of, is perhaps a nice way to cope with the pandemic as well. How beautiful, my friends, really, how beautiful. I'm really so happy that we are having this beautiful sight, this amazing view. The calm of the night and the noise of normal life. Wow. The full moon, the supermoon, the Flower SuperMoon, live from Rome via the Virtual Telescope project, my friends. I really, well, I want to stay quiet because I think that sometimes looking at this, just the noise, the devices around, perhaps is making the experience perhaps better, like if you were here. How beautiful it is, my friends. Really amazing. I'm sorry if I repeat myself, but the beauty is huge here. Honestly, huge. And I hope that you are enjoying this as well at home, safely at home, I hope. I'm just trying to rotate the camera so that the moon will hopefully move horizontally. Let's see if I succeeded or not. More or less. Image after image, you can see that the moon is moving a bit, mainly because we are on the planet Earth and the Earth is spinning. It takes one day to complete, a rotation, and this is why the moon is apparent, the apparent motion of the moon. This is why the moon, the sun, and the other stars rise and set. But the moon is also orbiting around us. It takes less than 1 month, I told you. And in fact, while the moon is mainly apparently moving to west, it is also much more slowly moving east because of its own motion. This is why night after night you see the moon apparently moving to the left if you look at the moon. And if you are, of course, amazing, my friends, in the northern hemisphere. I love this. I really love this, my friends. Beautiful view. Speechless, basically. Our precious, beautiful, wholly natural satellite. Our moon. No matter where you are on the planet, you will be amazed by the importance of the moon in your culture. Really, I invite you to make this journey through your ancient culture, just tracking the moon in your culture. It will be really an amazing journey. There are many civilizations using the moon on their calendrical systems, and the Romans at the very beginning did so before that Caesar just introduced its own calendar, which was solar, by the way. I know many other civilizations, many other people are doing the very same now. How beautiful, friends. It is hard for me to close this perfect night with you. Really perfect night for me. So nice. So nice. And I'm going to close actually this live coverage in a few minutes. And I will say that it has been extremely successful. And again, I hope you had fun with us while looking at this. It has been a pleasure for me to bring this beauty to you live via our project, and I want to thank all of you for making the experience memorable. Real life noise. If we were on the moon, of course, we were in complete silence. If you have a little telescope, even a binocular, you are invited to take it and enjoy the moon every night you see it. Perhaps the full moon is not the best because it is very bright and it is not. It could be not easy to stare at the moon, at the full moon, and also because you have no details. I strongly suggest you to use also a little, even a little telescope, the first quarter. You will be amazed by what you can see and what you will see. So, my friends, I hope you had fun with us, and it was such a pleasure for me to go live sharing the beauty of the Flower SuperMoon, the May, the 2020 May supermoon, the last supermoon of the year. We had 4 in a row. This is the 4th and the last of this year. Next supermoon will be next year. So I was particularly happy that I could share under perfect sky condition the last supermoon of the year via the virtual telescope project. I just will leave the moon just moving, slowly moving on the right, thanks to the Earth rotation actually. And when the moon will be ready to leave, we will be closing this live feed. How beautiful you are, our friend, the moon. Please, if you want, consider supporting the virtual telescope project. While we offer all these things for free, it does not mean that it has no cost. It's a joy for us to do whatever we can to bring this for free. But of course, it is not easy, especially these weeks. And if you find useful, if you find that what we do is, worth your support, please consider donating to the virtual telescope project. You can do this quite easily right away, even a very small amount. Just visit www.virtualtelescope.eu website, and from there the donate section is quite easy to identify. And to thank you, we will send you some high quality digital images you can print and put on the walls of your home, at home, your office, wherever you want. That said, my friends, again I want to thank all of you, Gianluca Masi, Virtual Telescope Project, this night from Rome, Italy, and I want to thank again Unitron Italia Instruments, Software Bisc, and C-Web, Santa Barbara Instruments Group, Planewave Instruments, and Bader Planetarium. our technological partners. Please take care, stay safe, and keep looking at the stars. And soon we will announce our future events, so you can just keep your eyes to our website, or you can simply join the Virtual Telescope Project page on Facebook, perhaps the quickest way to stay tuned and learn about our future events. That's all, my friends. Keep looking up and stay safe and healthy. Goodbye.